Hi everyone, Reverend Tammy here. Welcome to my channel. Today I would like to show you some of the treasures that we have found on our property. A lot of them came from when my husband Cliff was digging out the basement. We had one room down there and he dug out from underneath the whole house. He started over in that corner and ended up back by where the back porch is. Now, by the time he reached the back porch, we started finding the bottles and the plates, broken pieces, pottery, just a lot of different little things. So I'd like to show you some of those. First of all, I want to show you a display that I made that has some of the pieces and even a doll's armor leg. I'm not exactly sure which. There are pieces of glass that has some letters, but you don't see the whole thing, so we're not sure exactly what it says. So let me show that first. That part that I showed you was the doll's arm or leg. I'm not exactly sure which. The brown piece here has an S and an O, but that's all I have of it. You've got different shapes and designs on the plates, the pieces. This one's a bit yellow looking. We have Royal Ironstone China on this one. And then the different designs of the plates, which I thought was kind of pretty, especially the blue pieces. I love the blue. It's my favorite color. This one says Homer Laughlin, made in the USA, Virginia Rose. So that's the design that you see on the front part of the plate. And also I have two buttons that I found. So it's just a lot of fun to put all this together and to be able to display it and show some of the things that were found. Now we have some plates. That one's kind of a plain plate. The next one has a little bit of an indentation here and also some designs at the top and around the plate, the rim. This one has a pretty design on it. Any of these designs familiar to you at all? It's interesting because none of these really are the same plate or bowl. I'm not sure if this is a plate or a bowl, but it's got some indentions up here on the top. A candy dish lid. This broke off a little bit. Those are probably pretty familiar. I remember those from when, um, from like grandmas and aunts and things like that. Now this one, I'm not sure. This looks awful pretty to be a bottom of a dish, but it might be. But that's all that's left of it, whatever it may have been. This is a carved, very thick piece of glass, and it says patent, I think is what that's supposed to be. There's a 430 in the middle. That's a VO. That's a C. And that's a G7, it looks like. So I'm not exactly sure what all that means or what it may have been used for, but it had the patent on there, at least a lot of it. Oops. Now this, I don't know what this is. Could be an advertising piece of some kind, but it says Monarch Novelty Company, sole manufacturers, New York, New York, patented April 7th, 1896. So that is very cool. I just don't know what it is. So if anybody knows what any of these things are, let me know down below in the comment section. Okay, now we're going to do the bottles. This is not all of my bottle collection. I have more over here on the stand. But these are all pretty cool. The Hosters Columbus, Ohio Winer Beer. So that is the name on this bottle. It's got a raised indentation on it. Not broken. The next one is the old Pepsi bottle. 1 pint. You don't usually see them say 1 pint anymore. but it does have the ounces right here. Not sure what this one was supposed to be, but it's got a broken top on it. There's a piece of the glass in the middle. So the only one that was broken that were the big ones. This one is interesting because it says Sunshine Beverages. I've never heard of that before. It's 10 ounces too. That's an unusual size for now. And it has design like lines and lines here. And then it has this up here on the neck, the sunrise label. And then on the back right here it says drink with pleasure. So that was kind of fun. I've never seen anything like that before. Doesn't say anything really on the bottom. It's plain. So if you know what Sunrise Beverages used to have to drink, let me know. This one says KS right here. It's raised. And on the bottom, it says the Kubler Stank Sandusky, Ohio. So I'm not exactly sure what this was, but it's a pretty good bottle. It's in great shape. This one is another beer bottle in good shape, nothing broken. It says Springfield Breweries Resistered, Springfield, Ohio. I'm not sure what resistered means, but it's in pretty good shape. Except there might be a little nick right here, but considering it was buried, not bad at all. Now for the small bottles, we have this one. It had a broken neck on it. Only one of the small ones that was broken when we found it. This one looks like it might have had a label on it. Well, maybe all of them had labels on it since there's no words on it. But that, and especially because the way it looks on the front. It's not on the back, just the front. There's another one, kind of rectangle shape. It'd be interesting to know what was in all these bottles at one time. And they say if if you have bubbles in the glass, that means it's older. This one's kind of fat. This is almost the tallest one I have. You can see the bubbles in that one. Kind of a brown tint to it, so I'm not sure if that was what was in it or what. This one has the cork in the bottom. Not sure how it got inside. That's the way it was when I found it. But you can also see bubbles in this one as well. So that's kind of neat. And it has some of these bottles. I don't know if all of them, but some of them have kind of a rainbow look when you're looking at the light through it. So that's kind of neat. This one has writing on it. See if I can get that up there. It says Katera Snuff. I went the wrong way. Katera Snuff. And this side says Doc Marshalls, DOCT Marshalls. So that was the doctor who packaged and made the Katera Snuff. And I did a school class on this bottle, and I found out that snuff went back a long, long way, and even ladies used it. This one is a square. It says Foley's Cream. Anybody know what Foley's Cream was? This side says Foley and Company, Chicago, USA. So that's kind of neat because this bottle, at least, was probably older because it's engraved on the outside of it, as well as this one. But you know what it was and you know where it came from. So that's very interesting to me. I'm a history buff and I love anything that's old, that has a history, especially when it comes to my area. And that's why this is also fun, is because we found it on our property. And this house probably goes back to, I think they started paying taxes on the land in 1895. The girls and I went and looked it up at the courthouse a long time ago. and they started paying taxes on a house in 1900. So this house is at least 1900 or thereabouts. So that's a little bit of the historical things I found at our house, and I hope you enjoyed it and be interested to know if you found anything on your property too. So if you have, leave it in the comments below, or if you know of any information about any of the items that I showed, please let me know. I'd be interested in knowing more. You have a great day. Thank you for watching. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. There's a subscribe button down below. Just click on that, and then you'll see a bell. If you click on that bell, you'll get notifications of when I post the next video. So I thank you very much for listening. And Gloryland Ministries, show us your glory, Lord. Thanks and have a great day. Bye bye.